Happy holidays, folks. We're back with another holiday reaction, and we're going to listen to another performance by the Chieftains from their 1991 holiday album, The Bells of Dublin. And we're going to hear their version of Three Ships, which they call I Saw Three Ships A-Sailing. Make sure I have that right. I Saw Three Ships A-Sailing. That is correct. And yeah, I very much enjoy this carol. It has a lighter feel to it. I guess to me, the standard version, which I always compare and contrast with, is Nat King Cole's performance of this carol, but that's simply just because it's the first version of it I heard, because my family had a Nat King Cole, I think it's the Christmas Song album, when I was growing up, and I actually have two different versions of that now as an adult. But yes, I love that album, and as I said, I listened to it a lot when I was growing up, and he has a performance of this carol. So yeah, that's the one that I always think of, but obviously, given the Chieftains' Celtic music sounds, I would not be surprised if, even in terms of the sonics, this one is quite different from Nat or other, let's say, mid-20th century American singers' performances of this. And I would not be surprised also if the lyrics might be slightly different, in part because the way they're rendering the title is a bit different. But either way, I'm expecting this to have a lovely Irish sound. Let's hear it. This is the Chieftains and their version of I Saw Three Ships A-Sailing from The Bells of Dublin, 1991.
I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in those ships, all three, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was in those ships, all three, on Christmas Day in the morning? Saviour Christ and his lady on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Our Saviour Christ and his lady on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day in the morning. Angels in heaven shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the angels in heaven shall sing on Christmas Day in the morning. And let us all rejoice and sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And let us all rejoice and sing on Christmas Day in the morning. On Christmas Day in the morning.
I like that non-lyrical vocal to end this rendition, this lovely and very Irish articulation of the carol. And indeed, there's something about Irish and Scottish versions of Christmas songs that it just really resonates with me, and I don't know why that is. Technically, I'm a little bit Irish, but I think it's just something about the arrangements and the instruments. And indeed, we have Uilleann pipes, I believe, or Uilleann pipes. We have, I think, a dulcimer in there, hammer dulcimer. I'm still like not great at identifying that instrument specifically. Also, we have like plucked strings, and I don't know if that's like an Irish fiddle played like pizzicato, or whether that's some other type of stringed instrument, but I enjoy that, and that's kind of the main driving force of the melody. And we do get, again, a lot of pipes as well. But yeah, I like that arrangement. Definitely we get some drums, which again, it feels like we're doing an Irish dance. Whereas again, like the Nat King Cole version, it's light and it's sprightly, but it feels less like a dance. It feels more just like we're sitting around the fire listening to Nat sing. Whereas here, again, it makes me want to get up and do a little Irish jig or something. So yeah, I love it. I very much enjoy this album, which doesn't go all the way back for me. It's one that I think when I was a teenager, which makes sense, it's 91. But yeah, I think by like 95 or 96 or something, my brother got his hands on this album and he ripped me a burned CD of it. So I've had this for a long time, though it's not quite as familiar and nostalgic as other Christmas albums I recall listening to. And even, again, I got the Scottish Christmas album that I have, that was 96. So I've listened to this less than even that album, but I do very much enjoy it, and it'll be nice to go through more and more. And there's a bunch of tracks in here. I'm trying to remember how many there are. Let me check. There's a whole bunch, including, I think, some medleys. Yeah, there's 23 tracks in here, so there's a lot to go through, including some that I'm less familiar with. Now, there's a bunch of carols that I know very well. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, O Come All Ye Faithful, Ding Dong Merrily on High. I might want to do that one next. I love that carol, and I'm very keen to hear how they do it. So, yes, there are others in here, that, including some written in Irish, that I don't know, or at least I'm not familiar with by name. So it'll be fun to go through those. But yes, we have tracks on that. I think the only one I did before this is one of my all-time favorite carols, Past 3 O'Clock. I think that's the only one I've done from the Chieftains so far before this video. So yeah, we've got plenty to go. As I said, I think I might go to Ding Dong Merrily on High in the not too distant future sometime in the next few days, because I love that carol and I'm keen to hear it with this Irish arrangement and performance. So let me know what you think of this version, and I will see you next time. Peace.